Really excited coming to the field, and hopeful that the energy will match what I've got in my head. Took an hour and 15 minutes to get to the field today, so I'm hoping that's part of the reason. As lots of people are wanting to come and enjoy this. So, but yeah, I'm really excited. I think it's going to be a lot like the Atlanta series, where there's a lot of writing on it, and has that same feeling. But it was good to go through that because I think it's prepared us for heading into this series.
I was going to ask you about that series. I mean, you're one of a handful of key guys who had never experienced a playoff series before. I know the Atlanta series didn't go the way you wanted it to, but just how valuable of a situation to go through do you think that was heading into your first postseason? Yeah,
I think it was invaluable. To be able to get that almost precursor, just one series before the playoffs. So. I think it was really helpful to have that. I liked the at-bats that I had during that series. And so, I think it's definitely something to draw on for the guys that weren't having as much playoff experience as some of the other guys in the clubhouse. So I'll definitely be drawing on that experience, and it'll be nice to be at home and hopefully be feeding off of that energy as well.
Down in front here, Anthony.
Somewhat similar question, Brandon. Just looking back over the last week, how long did it take you guys to kind of get over that and move on to the fact that now you have the Padres for 3 games? And was that difficult, or was it easy for you?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think Monday we knew that it was a long shot to win the division by that point, but we were going to give it everything that we had and finish the season strong. And I liked the way that we came out and competed on the doubleheader on Tuesday. And it probably wasn't a bad thing that we got a day to kind of gather the thoughts and move on. But these guys, we've all been preaching since the beginning that once you get in the playoffs, then all bets are off. And so we all knew that whether it was with the division or whether it was with the wild card, once you get in there, all that matters at that point is who gets hot and who plays well, and you can take it all the way to the World Series. So I think by Tuesday those guys had all behind them, and we're just trying to win ball games and get ready for the playoffs.
Front row here, far on the right.
You, Pete, and Jeff are kind of in the same situation in that you've all been part of this core for a few years. You're having your first postseason experience together. What has that been like for you?
It's been great. I mean, obviously, Pete and Jeff are amazing players and all-stars, batting champion, home run, all that stuff. Like, there's all these accolades to go along with them, and I've enjoyed being with them for this process. It's been a long time coming. We've had a lot of hard work to get to this point, and now it's just the time to turn it loose and have fun out there. I'm excited for these guys in this situation. It's like I said, I'm excited for this atmosphere, and I kind of got spoiled on it in the beginning, being a part of the atmosphere in 2016. I got to be in the dugout. I got to enjoy it, and I thought this is how it was going to go for a while. And now it's 6 years in between, so I'll definitely be out there enjoying every minute of it, and I'm sure they will be too. They're fierce competitors, but they enjoy playing this game and playing it at the highest level.
Stay here on the right in second row, Anthony.
Brandon, how long does it normally take you to get here?
Normally takes me 20 minutes, 25 minutes. So I hope that this is a good indication that a bunch of people are going to be here. We're going to be sold out, and the fans will be rowdy.
Howie, first row on the left.
Brandon, given that it's only been a month, really, since you played with Marte, do you have to remind yourself of how aggressive he is and just kind of be aware, since it's been a little while since you played in the same outfield with him?
Yeah, I mean, we played 5 months together, and I think it's more weird to not have him out there. So once he gets back out there, I'm sure that our ebb and flow and feel of each other will go right back to where it was before. I'm very, very comfortable with Starling out in the outfield, and I'm very, very comfortable with Starling, hitting behind me. But I'm not sure exactly how the lineup's written right now. I don't know if he's going to be right behind me or not, but
Sixth.
Sixth, okay. So then that'll have no it won't have any, action on how I take my at bat. So I'll just be glad to have him back in the lineup.
Nice adjustment.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go in the back, in the middle. Just raise your hand for the mic.
Hey, Brandon. Understand your focus is on today and the playoffs, but obviously you're going to be a free agent after the year. Just have you thought about, these could be your last few days, your last few weeks with the Mets?
I hadn't, but I guess that's a good point. I guess I really didn't think about it till just now, because I was used to the regular season being it done, but had to kind of adjust the expectations again, there, and so I haven't really thought about the finality of the end yet, and so I hadn't really thought about that, but yeah, I guess that gives even more reason to try and not make these the last ones. I'd like to win the last one. That would be good. Be the last team standing. Now I haven't given it much thought, I guess, and but I've had great memories here this year, and however it works out, I will think fondly of this place.
Anything else for Brandon? Brandon, thanks a lot.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.